With the use of the Design Control tab, we can now add level, source, and scene controls to our projects. Let's select one level control, one source, and a scene selector and place them in the theater area of our project. The level controller and source selector will be used for the theater, while the scene selector will be used for our entire project. First, we must link our controls and selectors to the available GPI on our amplifier. This is done by simply selecting our level control and clicking on GPI 1 of our Quattro Canali 2404 DSP+D. Let's repeat this process, but using our source selector for GPI 2 and our scene selector for GPI 3. We can now select Edit Patch within the menu of the level control and add the theater as its zone. Alternatively, by engaging the multi-select icon, we can select and control the level of multiple zones within our project. You will also notice that in the menu of each control and selector we have the options to edit its given name. Moving to our source selector, within Edit Patch, let's set position A to Zone, Theater, and Source Mixer Theater. Position B to Zone, Theater, and Source Mixer Auditorium. And position C to Zone, Theater, and Source Streaming. Lastly, position D can be set to None. By choosing Multi-Select, we can pick multiple zones, allowing sources to be available on one or more zones within our project. Let's now add two level controls and two source selectors, and place a pair of these within the reception area and the other in the nursery area of our project's workspace. Starting with the reception area, select the level control and patch it to GPI 1 of our Mezzo 322 AD1, followed by choosing the source selector and patching it to the GPI 2 of our Mezzo 322 AD1. We will now repeat the process for our controls within the nursery, but patching to GPI 1 and GPI 2 our Mezzo 322 AD2 within our project rack. We will now select our level control within the reception area by choosing Edit Patch and selecting Reception as the zone. Now, let's designate our source selector as follows. Position A to Zone, Reception, and Source Media Player. Position B, Zone, Reception, and Source Microphone. Position C, Zone, Reception, and Source Mixer Auditorium. Lastly, Position D, Zone, Reception, and Source Streaming. Moving to our level control within the nursery area, select Edit Patch and choose Nursery as the zone. Let's now pick our source selector and patch the position to the following. Position A, Zone, Nursery, and Source Mixer Auditorium. Position B, Zone, Nursery, and Source Theater. Position C, Zone, Nursery, and Source Mixer Streaming. Position D, Nursery and Source Mini Jack. Lastly, we will patch our scene selector within the theater area of the project. Only one scene selector can be added per project. Choose Edit Patch and select Position A, Saturday Service, and Position B, Sunday Service. Both positions C and position D can be selected as none. A scene can be created within any submenu of the Config, Tune, or Show tab in the workspace. You can easily select scenes in the upper right-hand window and choose Capture Scene to create a new scene. Within the drop-down menu of a newly created scene, we have the options to delete, rename, duplicate, or recapture that specific scene. Each scene can recall all source and zone parameters with a maximum of 4 scenes per project.